Hi, and welcome back to Girl Talk. We're here at Radiant Skin Therapy off of Todd Drive in Madison. We're very happy to be here, and we'll talk with those folks in a little while. First, I'm very excited to introduce a new guest to us here at Girl Talk, Miss Michelle Felder. She's the owner and baker of Guilty Cafe, which I have to say, great name, by the way.
The name.
It brings all kinds of feelings of just fun. It's a new restaurant and cafe that will be opening in Waunakee. The address for those of you near there is 244 North Century Avenue in Waunakee. So lots of fun stuff to come. Michelle, welcome. Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
See you. Absolutely, absolutely. So tell us about the cafe. What is it going to be like? What can we expect?
So it's a new cafe that's opening in Waunakee, like you were saying. We're trying to have like a third wave vibe to it. I don't know if you guys know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
It's very modern. It's going to have high quality coffee.
Okay.
And we're going to bake everything in-house. And we're also going to have lunch and breakfast items as well.
Third wave. I always learn something on this show.
Love that. Sorry, go ahead.
So it's not like your typical cafe that you would see like in Madison around
Okay,
here.
that was kind of going to be my next question. There's so many cafes around here. What kind of sets you guys apart and makes you different?
Yeah, so like I was saying, the coffee is going to be a higher quality.
Okay.
You're going to know where all the beans and all the sources come from.
Sure.
And like I said, everything's going to be baked in-house, so you'll know everything's going to be baked from scratch. So you can ask us, like what's going to be in the product and all that good jazz.
That's wonderful.
All the guilty stuff that will be in there.
That's what I was going to say. Are you going to have the guilty pleasures?
Well, the name may answer this question. You've already, of course, talked about this a little bit, but let's get to the dessert part, right? My favorite part. What kinds of things are you going to have?
So we'll have like scones, muffins, cupcakes, cakes. We'll also have a catering part of it where people can come in and order cakes and cupcakes for any special events that they're going to be having. I know Waunakee doesn't really have a lot of bakery items that people can order from, so we hope to be a good resource for that.
You had me at muffins. Those are one of my favorites.
Yeah, cupcakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, and I think you're right. You hit it right on the head. This is going to be a really fun thing for Waunakee's community to be able to experience. So I'm kind of dying to know. Like we've talked about some of the things that make it feel maybe guilty, for people. Some sweet, some stuff like that maybe is a treat. But where is that kind of what makes the name, or is there something hidden in there that you want to share?
That is what makes the name, and also we have non-guilty things too.
Good.
So people can't, don't have to feel so guilty about eating the sweets, because we'll have. I call them protein cake balls, and they'll have a good high amount of protein in them, but you'll feel less guilty about eating them because they'll have less sugar, and less like fats and stuff like that.
I prefer that because I'm not a big sweets eater, so, but I do like to, people say, let's go have a treat, and I'm kind of like, so that sounds really nice.
So you're kind of thinking that you have that sweet, but you're not feeling so guilty about it afterwards.
So a little less guilty cafe too.
I love that. Now I know you mentioned coffee as well, which is also one of my favorite things. Do you guys have specific brands that you're going to be carrying?
Yeah, we're going to be starting out by using Kickapoo coffee, which is in Viroqua. They're going to be our main source.
It's close to my hometown.
Yeah, and then we're going to be getting other resources in, like guest coffees in.
Love that. Very cool.
So kind of features of some other local cup. That's great.
Sure.
Oh,
And real quick before we go, I want to talk about the other food that you're going to have. So we've covered all of Ellen's favorites, but let's talk about the other options.
Yeah, we'll have breakfast sandwiches and also salads and other lunch items that people can order.
Nice.
And we'll be using savory scones for some of the breakfast sandwiches.
That sounds awesome.
I've never had a
sounds
breakfast
so
sandwich
good.
on a scone.
So you get the treat and the eggs and all the goodness.
Right.
That'll be your new favorite.
Yeah, you have to go in.
That sounds like a good
great.
favorite. Well, this is Michelle Felder. Thank you so much for joining us. And real quickly, remind me exactly of the address and location and then the proposed opening date.
Sure. It's 244 North Century Avenue in Waunakee, and our proposed date is August 1st. So hopefully it'll happen.
August 1st. Fantastic. Guilty Cafe. Go get your guilty pleasures on with Michelle in Waunakee. Thank you so much, and join us for more Girl Talk after the break.